Lights, cameras, action, go! Hey Olive, what? It's tea time. Everybody tuning in like it's prime time. Let's listen, conversation, engage, participation about issues, dates, and events. I guarantee you this is time well spent. Success, business, relationships, discussion over tea. Go ahead and take a sip. All around the world, it's tea time with Olive. Let's have a good time. Just watch, listen. Tea time with Olive is what you've been missing. All around the world, it's tea time with Olive. Let's have a good time. Just watch, listen. Tea time with Olive is what you've been missing. Tea time with Olive. 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 Tea time with Olive.
Hey, 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 that was beautiful. Thank you, Brian. That was really nice. I have to say thank you to Brian and Karina because they worked on this last night and they wanted to surprise me. A great intro, great music. I love it. And he's going to be on the show actually next week. So we're excited. And before I introduce Carlito and how I met him, I'm going to shout out to a few people that I put on my list. I want to say thank you for supporting me. My brother, my sister, of course, Dee and Barmal Gran, my cousin, Zahir, and also I have to say Nick, Tony, and Tito, and Rose. These guys have been my supporters. I just wanted to shout out to them and say thank you for being there for me. And also, I wanted to say that I lost my phone for a couple hours today, and I had no idea. And thanks to iCloud, I found it. And so I'm going to respond to everybody's calls and messages probably sometime tomorrow. So here I am with Carlito. Welcome to Tea Time with Olive.
Thanks for having me, my friend.
Sure. So I have to say, this is interesting. I met Carlos or Carlito at sauna at the gym, believe it or not. I walked in there and everybody was sweating and he was giving his speech there and I'm all like, I need to sit down. He goes, welcome, my friend, sit down. And everybody's like sweating hot. He goes, here's my business card. So I took his card, and that was like, what, 3 weeks ago?
Yep.
And since then, we're into 2 businesses together,
Yep.
right? So go ahead and introduce yourself.
So my name is Carlos Siqueira, known as Coach Carlitos Way. Mm-hmm. And it's funny how, I was in the sauna, doing some strategic intervention, helping some people, doing my whistle. And she walks in and she sits in there and I'm doing my whistle.
Tell the truth. He's
breaking people's pattern, I was helping them. And then she saw me and then when we
I'm
connect.
this small and he's what? What are you, 7, 8 feet tall? He's this big and I walk in there and I sit down.
I'm always, doing my strategic intervention in the sauna, helping all my fellow members in the sauna and stuff. And I saw this beautiful soul in there.
And
then here we go. 3 weeks later, we're doing partnerships in 2 businesses. And here we go right here.
And it's amazing. It's amazing, honestly. Meeting people, giving people a chance, talking with them. I mean, my grandmother used to say, when you give a handshake to somebody, that first minute, that first handshake, you're going to learn. Either you're going to learn something from them or you're going to teach them something. And Carlos, you're definitely full of energy and you definitely motivated people. Just few minutes that people were just listening to him. They were motivated and whatever. This was like 7:30 in the morning, but that's how people start their day. But when you hear these positive words, I think it's amazing, and you do a great job. So what was interesting for me, so this is what I do. I'm a social media kind of girl, So when I got his card, I went and I checked his Facebook out, right? So I checked it out, and all of a sudden I see his picture with Tony Robbins. I'm like, whoa.
Lights, cameras, action, go! Hey Olive, what? It's tea time. Everybody tuning in like it's prime time. Let's listen, conversation, engage, participation about issues, dates, and events. I guarantee you this is time well spent. Success, business, relationships. Discussion over tea, go ahead and take a sip. All around the world, it's tea time with Olive. Let's have a good time, just watch. Listen, tea time with Olive is what you've been missing. All around the world, it's tea time with Olive. Let's have a good time, just watch. Listen, tea time with Olive is what you've been missing. Tea time with Olive. 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 Tea time with Olive.
Hey, 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 hello back. That was just, we had some technical issues. So we start the show all over again. I was sounding like a robot. So I'm going to go ahead and say thank you one more time I'm going to say thank you for Angelica, Carlos's wife, and we're gonna say thank you to Brian and Karina for making this beautiful clip for us. They worked on it last night. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Love you. And I also want to say thank you to Tony Gomez, to Nick, to Tito, Rosemary, for all these people that have been supporting me this all time. And you just kind of need that support sometimes. So I love you guys and thank you. And here I am with Carlos again, or Carlito. Welcome to the show. And here we go. Welcome to Tea Time with Olive.
Thank you, my friend.
Sure. So this is very interesting. After Carlito introduced himself, I'm going to tell you guys how I met him. So go ahead.
So my name is Carlos Siqueira, from Brazil originally. Been in America for the last 16 years. They call me Coach Carlitos Way. And I met this wonderful lady over here a couple of weeks ago.
And
in
the sauna. Yeah, so this is 7:30 in the morning. We're all sweating, and I'm this short, and he's, I don't know, 7 or 10 feet tall. This humongous guy is standing in sauna, and he's just, you know, he's giving his speech, but it's very, I should say, powerful. It was just, I just sat down. I sat down and I laughed and I looked at him. I said, it's really hot in here. He goes, you know, welcome, my friend. Here's my business card. Sit down. And he was just, you know, he was just doing his thing. So as soon as I walked out, I'm a Facebook kind of girl, right? So I went on Facebook and I checked him out and I saw Tony Robbins' picture with him. I said, huh? Okay, I'm going to send a request. And from that day, we became friends. So welcome to the show.
Thank you, my friend. I appreciate it being here. It's a pleasure.
Sure, sure. So go ahead and tell our audience a little bit about yourself.
So basically, you know, when I met her in the sauna, I was doing strategic intervention. I like to do things under pressure, under heat. And I was, you know, sharing with others in the sauna, you know, kind of giving them some tips on how to overcome certain things.
Right, right.
And basically, you know, I came from Brazil 16 years ago to this country, $800 in my pocket. Immigrant, worked very hard to feed my family in Brazil. You know, went through door to door, selling cable in the projects, recruiting people to do sales and installs. You know, I was in Baltimore when the snipers was out there. They were shooting people on the street. And I was an immigrant. I didn't have a choice. I had to work. I had to face that.
Of course. And you were very young 16 years ago. And it's amazing when you believe in yourself and you have responsibilities and, you know, you just have to do what you have to do. And hearing Carlos's story, honestly, it touched my heart because a lot of immigrants that are here for years, they've been just sitting there with these government funds, with the housing, with all these, you know, aids that they get. They don't really do much. But this guy right here, that's what really impressed me. So good job. And here you are, you know, you went through the streets, you went, you know, you did what you had to do door to door while there was bullets, there's fire. By the way, he's bulletproof. So
No, sometimes I think I'm like a cat with many lives, you know. It's just one thing, since I was a children, I'm always talking about, you know, I always seen happiness. I always flip it on anything negative. You know, I was surrounded by violence in Brazil. So I always focus on the love. My mother lost her father. So I'm always focused on happy, on positive things. When I see anything negative, when somebody tell me no, when I feel rejected, I focus on the positive. I focus on the light. At the end of the day, I had to feed my family in Brazil. I had to make sure that they survive. Their survival depended on me doing more for myself and my family and others than anybody else ever has done for themselves. And I always have that philosophy with me and everything that I do every day, you know, every time that I talk to everybody on my path. I give it all I got. At the end of the day, I say, did I give 150% of me to that person when I go to somebody's house?
I think, honestly, I think it's the tone of his voice. It just gives you that energy. He's not like, let me start my day positive. So from believing himself, from doing what he had to do, not everybody has that chance or that opportunity to go to school and make something out of themselves. He literally sounds like he learned a lot from the streets, but he keep going up the ladder. And today he went through a lot of stuff. The show's not long enough to cover everything. Definitely follow him on social media. He's worse than me. He's big on social media. He's on Facebook. And tell us about your book. Your book is coming out.
So I have my book coming up in summer called Dodging Bullets, Choose Success.
Wow.
And it's basically my stories, growing up from Brazil, overcoming obstacles, something very personal. Speaking of Tony Robbins early, I went through, I ended up making a lot of money in America because after I make money, I told myself that I would never again have my family suffer and have the feelings that I have as a children, not to have what to eat, not to have food in their in their stomach and stuff like that. So I make so much money that I end up forgetting where I came from. And I was working with
and
Comcast.
that really happens to a lot of us. I mean, me and Carlos, we talk all the time from leaving his 300,000 a year kind of job because he just hit him. We're not going to tell you all the story because we want you to, when the book comes out, to read the book. Then if they know all the story, they're not going to buy the book. So we want you to get the book. But with everything he went through, one day he walked in the house and he realized that he's going to lose the most important people in his life, and which is his wife that he's nonstop. He talks about Gia Angelica and his daughter. And, and that's when he realized he stopped it and he changed his way of living. Money is everything and money is not everything sometimes. So you made a great choice. I love your family. You share so much about your daughter. And so so your book is coming out and we just started working together when it comes to, I'm a financial advisor. I've been doing that for years. So I talked to Carlos about it and he goes, you know what, I'm interested. So now, now we're partners. Now we work together. So go ahead and tell us a little bit about that.
That's an amazing partnership because, as you guys know, I'm in coaching, so you can never forget we have to work on all spheres of life. You got to work on your healthy, on your relationship, your emotional, your financial, your spiritual, all levels of spheres. You cannot leave nothing behind.
Right.
And through the financial companies that we are involved, our partnership, you can help anybody from any walks of life, and you can help them succeed. You can help them, stop the bleeding. People leave their money in the bank in CDs and savings account. They pay $5,000 to like a financial advisor, and they're not even sharing with you everything that's out there. And us hanging around with millionaires and billionaires, this new circle that we are around, we keep uncovering and learning the new secrets. How can the rich becomes richer? And now we are empowering, sharing those knowledge with others through the things that they can do. The same money that you have right now in your 401k, IRAs, in your bank account, the same money can earn you so much more interest, by doing small shifts. And then you protect your money.
You're just getting it from your one pocket and putting it in
the pocket, and you protect it against the downsides. You can take your money earlier than retirement, not having to pay penalties, tax-free savings. It's so many benefits.
There's so much stuff to do.
You know what I mean? It's amazing.
And a lot of people believe in CDs and they put their money for that 1% or 2% in the CDs or 401ks. 401k is all good. I shared something on my Facebook today, and I was just thinking about it. I was reading so much about 401k, and all these things comes in my head. And as you guys see, I don't keep anything. I'll write it. I'll share it. So, 401k is all good, but I remember when I had to cash some out in 2008 when the market was crashing, I lost a lot of my 401k, but when I wanted to cash out, I had to pay penalty and tax. So literally, I took out like a very small portion, and that's how I got interested in being in the position that I am today, because I really like to be a financial advisor and helping other people that you don't need to pay anything extra. You just need to take care of what you have right, so you have full control of it. The government doesn't have full control of that. And, we've been going to trainings. We have, if you're interested, send us your information every Tuesday night at 7 o'clock. Our office is in San Jose. Great trainings. And it's free. Yeah. And it's free. And that 1 hour might change your whole life. And, if you like to join us and work with us, we'll give you a different training. But if you're just there just to learn how to save your money without, paying so much tax or so much penalty, then, we'll give that training as well. We also, in fact, Zahir, that's actually my cousin. Hi.
What's up, Zahir?
We know he's gonna. He has to do that, right? The whistle. So Zahir actually put an event together. He believed in us so much. He believed in us. He's an amazing guy. So he put an event for us, and his restaurant holds about 300 people. It's a very high-end Italian restaurant, 5-star restaurant. So he had an event the other day for the mayor, for Milpitas mayor. So it's a very nice restaurant. So it's on the 16th. Go ahead and tell us a little bit about that. What is it about, and what you're looking for? What group of people to join you?
So basically, Zahir is he's having his restaurant available for her. Zahir's Bistro in Milpitas, 5-star. Everybody dressing nice to impress. You're gonna have 300 people coming up.
Right.
I'm looking for 50 people to come over. Dinner is gonna be on us, and you're just gonna come and have fun and have an awesome time, and you're gonna learn some awesome things.
Right.
Basically, I'm so passionate where you're gonna be able to learn things so that whenever happens in 2008, when the economy sink and you have all your money in 401ks and IRAs and you lost half of your fortune. We're going to teach you how to prevent those things from happening, how to protect your money against the downside. And the best part, you don't have to pay $3,000-$5,000 what you have to pay nowadays to a financial advisor to learn those things. You're going to learn it for free. And you're going to be able to take those things, and you're going to be able to be better equipped. So if the economy, all these rumors about the economy, if it ever sinks again, guess what? You're going to be protected.
It's going down. I mean, when you're watching the news, it's been going down. It's been about, 2 weeks that's going down. It's probably not going to be as bad as it was 2008, but it is going down. I mean, the housing already dropped in San Francisco like 2% a couple of weeks ago. So it is going down. It's probably not going to crush like it did 2008. I don't know. But it's good to it's good to have that control of wherever you have your money. Just come to the meeting and see if if you made the right decision. And if you haven't, we're all there to help you. And again, like Carlito said, it's free. Why not take advantage of it? So our regular classes are on Tuesday nights at 7 o'clock. But if you like to come on the 16th, we're only accepting top 50.
I promise you, you'll be glad that you come. I'm always talking about, the training never stops. For everything that I do, I'm constantly learning. I travel the world, going to the events. And you should do the same thing. The training never stops.
The training never. There's always room to learn. You have to learn. And we both got excited, getting in there. We both already start building our teams. There's a lot of opportunity for all of us, for each one of us. And really, and for, like you said just earlier, you look around you and you see the system. Something is not right with the system. The riches keep getting richer. The poors keep getting poorer. The middle class is just stuck there, just 8 to 5, 2 or 3 hours is stuck in traffic. And this is my argument always. I'm like, the kind of lifestyle you choose, search around, see what you could find. People get comfortable where they are. I just met a good friend of mine a few weeks ago, and I was talking to her. I said, I'm your friend. I'm a financial advisor. Let me look at your stuff. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. Learn something different. She goes, no, my company really matches really good and this and that. I'm like, just give it a chance. Just let me look at it. So when I looked at it, and actually I just, last night, I was reminded in the class that, a lot of companies that matches your 401k is really because they get tax write-off. So don't feel special. But then again, when the market crashes, you might lose some of your money. And if you take it out earlier, you have to pay tax and penalties. So even if you think you got everything, everything under control, I would advise you to just have one of us. We're a huge group here in San Jose. We have over 300 employees in our office. We're all awesome. We're all friendly. We're all cool. So, whenever you feel like, just send us your information. Carlos, go ahead and give your number. They have my number. They're sick of my phone number. How to find you? How can they? Facebook is easier or
you
phone
can
number?
call me, 650-290-1759. Or you can go on a website, on Facebook.
Right.
Or my website. You can go on Facebook, Carlitos Way Coaching. And look me up by my name, Carlos Siqueira. That's me here. And you can go on my website, carlitoswaycoaching.com. You can reach me in numerous different ways.
Right. So, send us your information. We'll schedule you. We'll come and see you. Like Carlos said, a lot of times you don't even have to pay anything. We're just going to move your money around. So, because we know, and that's what we do. I know a lot of agents out there, a lot of life insurance agents, they only know that much what they're showing you. There's more options for you to see, especially if they're business owners. If you're a business owner, you definitely want to get your financial advisor to look at your tax, how much tax you paid last year, or what are your goals are. If you want to, the class that we had last night, it was really awesome, I thought, when we were sitting outside. Some of the things that we learn, I mean, like you said, there's always room for learning. We're still, even though I'm a financial advisor, but I love going to these classes literally twice a week just to learn new things every day. And sometimes, it's good to refresh your memory so you're up to date. And some of the things that you say, if you want to, there's 4 things that he said. I think I remember 2 of them. If you want to have a control of how to save your money, if you want to have a control how to make money, if you have a control over how much to pay tax, there was one more thing.
You're also protecting your investments, your home, if something happened to yourself, protecting your business, protecting like our mentor, he went to somebody today, the guy's worth $20 million in investments, and he's protecting everything.
Right.
Because if something happened, you want to make sure that all your investments in your home and your life is protected. God forbid anything happens to you, you want to make sure that you are protected. There's so many benefits when people, just by the re-instruction, the way how they do things, and protect yourself and your family. If you get sick, if you're out of a job, if and so many things, so many benefits that are involved, that people just tend to forget about. It's just like it's the little things that you do today that can prevent.
Things you don't think anything of it, and it does. And like we said, it is free. Take advantage of us. Send us your information. Either call Carlito or call me at 510-395-0752. Hopefully my viewers has grown more. I know the older ones have it, but but thank you guys. Thank you so much. I think it's word of mouth because online live stream is slightly different than regular TV. And the reason we decided to do this, I want to thank Kwana so much. Kwana and Tony, Kwana's partner here, they've been doing amazing job. Solomon, it's because, a lot of people, they're on the road. You shouldn't be, using your phone on the road, but people do. I do. But
do what I tell you, don't do what I do.
Don't do what I do. But the reason that we do a live stream on YouTube is because people actually have more access to watch it anytime. And so that's it. Thank you so much. We truly, truly, truly appreciate if you give us send us some inbox, some information about yourself so we could contact you. Thank you, Carlito, for coming.
Kilo Tango runway 35, ready for departure. 3 Kilo Tango 1270, 10 knots, runway 35, clear for takeoff.
You mad, cuz? Alright, yeah, I guess you Mr. Memo, hurry up and catch up to where it says, I was just thinking, what if you can see the illusionist and see that we all in this? Listen to the game in this, don't miss, watch this, free ideas, pop up in my head. Watch out, selling to you for some bread. It's the American way. Pay me today. I take notes from the best. They make the rules for the contest. They told me, see the game from the top view, so you can see past what you're going through. By all means, I keep it moving. My level of faith and my belief activate the words that pass my teeth. When the words hit the air, turn into something you can see. Not easy, but really hear me so you can do it. And if you're allowed to see it, then you can do it. Get to it. So you don't have to be mad at me when you see me do it.
Why you mad?
You mad, girl? You mad?
Why you mad at me? Why you mad?
You mad, girl? You mad?
Why you mad at me?
Cats like you get caught up in somebody else's dream, cause they saw it on the TV or a movie screen. A dose of hypnosis will change your focus. Because of what you see, you willing to pay to be a wannabe. Wake up. You'll never be somebody else, you might as well be cool. This is free game, and it's sold to you. I go to work thinking, how do I get you to pay me and make it easy? What you need, I got this for that. A $10.99 for the tax. Look, I trade random thoughts for conversation that costs you time to listen. Watch out, beware of the new age Santa Claus. Invisible contract clause, where they get the money and you get the applause. Because of what you sign, no broken laws. Dice game, money gone. Cold game when you buy the ticket of fame. You never win that game. Real game over here, man.
Why you mad?
You mad, girl? You mad?
Why you mad at me? Why you mad?
You mad, girl? You mad?
Why you
It's
mad
all good, Kim.
at me?
I'm over here where the coast is clear. Coasting fifth gear, happy hour with a discounted beer. And my 40's still here, fresh Kim, all in your ear. Dreams come true when you see the choices right in front of you. It all starts when you admit you don't know what you doing, and you'll be free to dream and feel the joy that you can't buy. That's that secret high that allows you to feel love for what you do. This might be too much to get all in you in one nutshell. Yeah, give birth to the treasure in you and stop being fake. If that's hard to do, you gon' be mad at me and you. Be a part of the chosen few that comprehend. I hope you do, so the hook of the song don't apply to you.
You mad, girl? You mad?
Why you mad at me? Why you mad?
You mad, girl? You mad?
Why you mad at me?
You mad, girl? You mad? You mad, girl? You mad?
Excitement.
Hello, welcome back. That music clip that you just watched, this is the man. We got Kim in the house. Welcome to Tea Time with Olive. And I'm going to say, I'm sorry. Carlito
clear.
finished all the tea.
But I like a clear glass though. That works. Clear glass.
Right?
It
So
works.
welcome to the show. And you know what? You just watched the clip. And this is funny. How did I met Kim? I was at his studio. I actually did a little interview,
Oh,
right?
yeah,
And
you
it was
did.
radio.
It was great.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
was excellent.
It's
I
interesting
appreciate you
how
coming.
people, So welcome to my show. This is Tea Time with Olive. And go ahead and tell our audience about yourself.
Oh man, I was waiting for at least 3 or 4 questions, but good. My name
Well,
is
you
Kim.
got to introduce yourself.
Of course, my name is Kim Wilson. I wear a couple of hats: radio host, TV host, and I also do music. So whatever hat that I'm wearing at whatever particular time. At this time, I'm wearing a guest hat right now. So with the guest hat on, I'm gonna allow this wonderful lady right here just to ask me whatever question she wants. I got 3
So
different
I
hats
could
though.
I could put you on the spot.
Man, hot seat all day.
Right?
Yeah, let's go.
All right. So tell us how many music clip you have, though.
Oh, videos? Let me see,
Yeah.
I got about 7.
Oh, really?
Yeah, 7.
I know the first one that you sent it to me, that was like, I think, a couple of years ago.
Yeah, it
that
was called Be Friends.
Oh my God, I
Yeah, Be
love
Friends.
it.
Yeah.
Beautiful. So now, where do you get your song? Do you write your song? Do you produce it? Tell us how much do you do?
You know what? I write the songs, right? I write the songs. I get inspired at about, between 11 and 3 o'clock in the morning. And sometimes I can't even go to sleep. And sometimes I just have
Trust
to
me,
stay
my
up.
audience know I have sleeping issues. Right.
Exactly. So I try to have fun with it.
Right.
Although I might write a stack of paper, like it might be like 50 sheets of paper that I'll throw away, won't even use.
Right. Well, you
Yeah.
keep writing and you rewrite it. And I'm the kind of person, I like codes, and I write, things that happens during the day to me. Sometimes I get hurt, or sometimes you're happy. It depends on my mood. I try to not to mix it so much on my social media, but sometimes it does. It kind of comes out of
so
you.
I
But I'm
think-
sure as a
yeah.
writer, as a songwriter,
Of
I'm sure
course.
the same thing comes out.
Yeah, because even like when I do my radio show, I try to work on transitions.
Right.
I try to make sure that my topics and they have like a great bridge to the next conversation.
Right.
Because when I'm writing this stuff, I'm like, okay, what's going to make it sound fresh? What's this going to make it sound new? What's going to make my guests feel comfort
Right.
with the topics that I'm talking about? So
Right.
it just doesn't go for music. It goes for radio, goes for TV. And it's all about the level of comfort for me.
Right,
Yeah,
right,
when I
right.
talk to people.
Right. But you have a strong messages in 3 of your songs that I've listened to. You do have a strong messages, but this last one that I really liked and enjoyed because it was about Oakland.
Why you mad?
Right.
You know what? You got me feeling good, and I'm gonna have to take off my jacket. show off
Get
my
all
shirt.
comfortable. Yep.
Yeah, why
Oh,
you
there
mad?
you go.
Yeah,
Why you mad?
exactly.
Yeah,
You gotta
it was
advertise.
definitely. So what made you come up with that song?
Well,
I mean, there's a lot happening in Oakland now.
exactly. The good part
with the
is
Warriors, with the Raiders, everything.
everything. Yeah. The good part about the song "Why You Mad," it was really about individuality. Can you be yourself without trying to be someone else? The good part is once you figure out your lane or your journey lane, and you actually start, you have spectators.
Right.
When you start your journey, then all of a sudden the spectators start watching. Then the spectators want to commentate on which way you move.
Right.
And then when you start moving in a certain direction and they don't like it, instead of those spectators finding their own lane, they want to help you discover yours. And I'm like, well, why are you mad at me because I'm making why are you mad at me
Right.
because I'm making a left turn and you can't go?
Right.
That's what it really
Oh,
is.
Wow.
Yeah,
okay.
I'm going through this door. You just can't go.
Right.
And then you
right.
can see me after I get through the door because you can still be a spectator. Spectators can't go where you go. Yeah.
I just lost my speech. I have so much. That is so true. I mean,
Yeah.
me and Carlito, we talk about it, and I'm all about being, I'm a very optimistical kind of person. I think positive about everything. I mean, there's negative people comes your way. You try to change them. You try to, not changing them in a good way. You're trying to, some people call me and, he says that, she says that. I always try to twist it around and stuff. But sometimes people have such a negative mind that they don't even care that what you're saying. They're just, go forward with what they believe. So that was a really good song. I really enjoyed it. And we played it, I think, so far 3 times. I think
Yeah.
Juana really enjoys that song.
Why you mad?
Right.
Exactly.
So
Exactly.
She's playing it. So you have anything else coming up?
I do. I have. Yeah. You know what? I do have a lot of things coming up, but I have a theory about sharing stuff that I do before it actually appears,
Right.
because I want to keep it in a cocoon until it hatches itself. And then I'll talk about it. But I
Right.
got a lot of good stuff going on. Man. We can
So,
talk about
so
the
just,
radio.
how can people follow you? Is it your social media? And I know you have radio. So go ahead
Yeah.
and tell our viewers where can they find you and
Yeah,
where
we-
to follow you.
First, I got a website now.
Oh, yay.
Exactly. Yeah. I like that one. I got a website now. So the website is freshkim.com.
Okay.
www.freshkim.com. Yeah,
You're
exactly.
fresh.
Fresh Kim.
He's all
Do what you
fresh.
refresh.
Okay, good.
So it's the website is really a bio of everything that I've done.
Oh, okay.
So from radio, TV to music.
Right.
I think there's 7 music videos, and there's 4 commercials.
Right.
And then there's an episode of my TV show on the website.
You have a
And-
TV show
Of course.
coming up?
No, it's already in play.
No way.
yeah,
I
yeah,
gotta
it's called-
check that out.
Yeah, you know, you can pull it up right now, and you can still ask me questions because I know you can. I know I know that you do stuff more than. What is it? Let me see. Let me look for the word.
I'm doing I'm okay, let me ask
Exactly,
you. So what is your
exactly.
show about?
Oh, my TV show is really interesting because it's set up just like this,
Right.
and I have like 3 cameras,
Okay.
and what we talk about is overcoming obstacles.
Okay.
But I set it up in a way where we talk about high school, we talk about friendships, we talk about your own pathway.
Oh, okay.
And then we talk about relationships.
Oh wow. So it gets deep.
Yeah. We talk, but we don't talk about like male-female relationships. We're talking about
Relationships in general.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
Any kind of relationships.
Yeah, relationships
you
that
know.
help you propel, to help you get through the next toll gate in life.
Right.
Because
right.
everyone has to go through a toll gate, and
Of
once
course,
again,
of course,
exactly.
you know.
When you have the right relationships, people tell you what toll gates to go to.
Well, I think when it comes to relationships, it's, I don't know what you think. You're an expert, sounds like.
No, not even a little bit. Not even a little bit.
But for me, it's all about respect and accepting people for who they are.
Oh, of
I mean,
course.
don't try to change them, but if they are not really, what you're hoping, you change your ways and move on. But don't, I really, sometimes I get embarrassed that, people call each other names and they badmouth each other behind each other. And I think that's just, as adults, I think it's just wrong. I mean, if it's not working out, move on. Be friends, because you
I
shared
got a
some
song
time
called that.
together, right?
Right. I got a song called
You
that.
do.
Be friends.
Be friends. What's wrong with
Let's
that?
be friends. Yeah, exactly. But I
we
hear
have
you,
a
though.
cousin named Zahir. Me and Carlito talk about him earlier. He's best friend with all his exes. I'm not going to mention how many exes he has, but he's best friend with all of them. And I love
that?
that.
All his exes.
I'm not.
All.
He's watching, so I'm not going to say how many, but all of them.
That's
But,
what's up.
Yeah. So where can our viewers watch your show?
Yeah, you can go on YouTube.
Okay.
YouTube Ground Level Perspective. I have a show with Gary Payton. I have a show with Bentley Cal Evans. Bentley Cal Evans is a TV producer, director for Love That Girl. He has several TV shows that have been on. Best Friends with Martin Lawrence, Jamie Foxx. And he's just a great guy that I've worked with before. And hopefully in the future, we'll see some more good stuff.
Wow, that's exciting.
Yeah,
How come
he's-
you never told me? What's up with that?
What's up? I mean, I gotta
What's
make it.
up with
I
that?
gotta make it materialize first. See, once I
Well,
see it,
I do feel guilty because you had an event, and on your event,
oh, the premiere.
yes,
Yes.
you had
Free beer?
Stella
Yep,
sponsored
I
it. I
did,
remember.
exactly.
I was so committed to come, and I had a show here.
Ah,
I had a
yeah.
show, and I couldn't make it on time. But yeah, so you did have an opening. That was pretty amazing. That that they sponsored
Oh,
you.
yeah.
That's I was
Well,
like,
the good
this
part
is
is,
big.
yeah. Well, here's the good part. The good part is, once you put out a product or a service,
Right.
and then you get it in the right hands,
Uh-huh.
and then that goes back to relationships.
Right.
Once you have the right relationship with someone, then depending on the level of trust,
Right.
if you have the level of trust, you can go as far as you want.
Absolutely.
But the level of trust has to be there because at the end of the day, no one wants to feel like they brought somebody bad to the table.
Of course not. Like you said, trust is everything for me, and trust doesn't happen overnight, guys. Come on.
You say God.
Yeah, come on. It takes time. It takes. As women, I think we are a little more patient. So be more patient, and and when it comes to the guy-girl kind of thing, stop checking their cell phones.
That's funny.
And stop checking their Facebook.
That's funny.
Just be patient. Time over time, things work out.
It
But
seems,
trust.
yeah, it seemed
Trust.
like you got the relationship down.
I do.
Awesome.
I love my
Hey.
man, and he's amazing. And yeah, it's all good. There's we haven't had an argument yet. Let's say that.
Ah,
Right.
Yeah. Oh, you
So-
still on the honeymoon stage.
Yeah, it's gonna stay that way the rest of our life.
Hey, well, you know what? That's
Yeah.
good though, because
Yeah.
at the end of the day, it's all about being happy and then channeling your happiness to move you forward in a relationship.
Yeah,
That's what it
yeah.
really comes down
I
to.
mean, why do you want to be with somebody if you're not gonna be happy? You know,
Yeah,
the only
yeah.
reason you want to be there because every day is like a brand new day. You just get up happy. and
Brand
you're
new
like,
day. That sound like a song.
"Yeah, Brand new day. right.
I think the
so-
Wiz sung that brand new day. Exactly.
Right. So I'm excited to watch your show. And how about your radio? Where can they listen to
the
your
radio show is KGPC 96.9 FM with a 15-mile radius in Oakland, starting from the downtown Oakland. And the show is really interesting because I bring on people and we talk about real conversations, whether it be the political move, where it be going after your dream, or you made something in your brain, you went from nothing to something and you made it materialize. Just kind of like your show right here.
Right,
When I
right.
first heard about Tea Time, I seen you with the TV show. Now you got the radio show and with the cameras. Come on, dude, you are moving. You got the
I'm
wheels rolling.
moving.
You got the
I'm
wheels
moving.
rolling. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah.
Right. And that's what you got to do. I'm very, very lucky. I'm very happy that I made a good group of people over. I'm not going to say how old I am, but over the years. I made, and the thing is, again, I am a financial advisor, so people
Of
do have
course you
to
do.
trust me
Yeah.
for me to work. And I haven't really failed anybody yet.
Of course
never
not.
know.
Right.
You never know. But just doing the right thing, somehow it just moves forward and things works out. So
It works out well.
Yeah. So
What do you
tell me
mean?
one more time, where can they find your YouTube channel? What is
It's
it? under?
my YouTube channel is just Kim Wilson, KYMM Wilson.
Okay.
Yeah, and you could just look it up, or also it's Fresh Kim, KYMFRESH KYMM. Sound like I was writing my raps down when I said that, because I really had to concentrate on that.
Right.
Yeah.
So okay,
the
so
good
that's
part,
where
yeah.
you're gonna find it. And you're a songwriter. Do you produce your songs as well, or
Yeah, me and my buddy,
Okay.
we get ready to do it and see, like, when we get ready to sit down and do our music.
Right.
It takes a little time though, because I hear the music and I take like maybe a week or two just to sit on the music,
Right,
to
right,
see
of
where I can
course.
fit the music,
Right.
and see what's going on.
I see he's going live right now.
Oh, I have to go live. That's what you gotta
I'm
promote.
like, he's going. What is he doing
Exactly.
on his phone?
Of course.
I haven't tried that yet. I'm
about to show you how it
considering
goes.
about to do it.
We're about to
Yes.
do it, 'cause
He's
we
about
on-
to go live.
Yeah, 'cause we are
People, go on
KGM1.
Facebook. Yes,
Yes, why
we
not?
are. Yeah. So this is
Exactly.
exciting. This is great. I'm glad I had you on the show.
Well,
This
no,
is
it's not over yet. How much time we got?
Yay.
We got
We're
one,
good. We're
two,
good. We got
3. We got a couple
He's
more
putting
seconds.
me upside down.
Oh, there we are,
downside
right
up. Here
there.
we are. Hello, Tea Time with Olive. Find
Exactly.
us on YouTube.
If-
yes,
man,
and you're on YouTube too.
I'm on
so it
YouTube
could-
too.
Yes.
Fresh Kim Wilson, depending on what hat I wear.
Right.
I'm on one of the coolest
I'm
shows.
not sure which direction to look.
Look,
right.
exactly. Let me put it over here. See, now
Right,
we're
there you go.
2 cameras
Now
at
we
one
got
time.
2 cameras
Now we're
one
doing it now
time.
because
Yeah,
it's multi-marketing.
This live
Look,
thing is going
see?
off the hook.
And we got people
there we
walking
go.
in. There she is over
Kawana,
there.
you're in the camera.
Look, man, we stay
Yes.
busy over here. KGM1. Look, we in Alameda.
Right, we are. We're in Alameda.
Man,
where
and she
we're-
put the peace signs up,
yes,
and I'm on
we
her show,
are,
and I'm-
yes, and we're
Man,
doing good.
Look,
yes.
and the shirt say, "Why you mad?"
Why
what
you're
I'm
mad.
talking
I love
about.
that song. That's a
That's
great
what-
song. So go ahead and check him out on YouTube. It's the songs are beautiful. And thank you so much. Thank you for
Oh,
coming
yeah,
to the
man,
show.
I'm happy
this
to
was
be here.
awesome. So this was, even though your tea was no tea, welcome to Tea Time with Olive, and have a great night.
That's what I'm talking about.
Lights, cameras, action, go! Hey Olive, what? It's tea time. Everybody tuning in like it's prime time. Let's listen, conversation, engage, participation about issues, dates, and events. I guarantee you this is time well spent. Success, business, relationships. Discussion over tea, go ahead and take a sip. All around the world, it's tea time with Olive. Let's have a good time, just watch. Listen, tea time with Olive is what you've been missing. All around the world, it's tea time with Olive. Let's have a good time, just watch. Listen, tea time with Olive is what you've been missing. Tea time with Olive. 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 Tea time with Olive.